Hey there, planners. I wanted to pop in and do a quick flip through of my planner before I start changing out all the decorations for the Christmas holidays. So go grab your planners and let's get planning. So I've got my A5 Stalogy here. I'm about halfway through the book. I'm getting ready to really get into Christmassy decorations in my planner, which means I'm going to be changing out some of the pockets and some of the decor. And I wanted to do a flip through of how I am using this planner and how it's going before I switch everything out to Christmas for what will be the last month in this notebook and in this planner. Before I dive right in and start flipping pages, I did want to say welcome to those of you who are new to Planning Annie. If this is your first time here, well, we are so happy to have you here. Here at Planning Annie, we are a community of planner enthusiasts. We love getting things done. We love being productive. We love having a planner system that helps us be productive. We also love stationery and planning supplies and creativity and journaling and finding creative outlets in our productivity systems. If that sounds like something you would enjoy, I hope you will consider subscribing and becoming a permanent part of our community. For those of you returning, I'm super excited to have you here. I hope everyone will hop down in the comments below. There's always a good discussion going on there. Ask questions, answer questions, give ideas, and just can keep the discussion going down there. All right, so this guy is getting really thick, and I'm coming to the end of fall and really thinking about transitioning to Christmas in my planner. We're at the beginning of November, and I wanted to flip through just the September and October completed pages so that you could get an idea of how I've been using the planner. I will have some things blurred out because some things are just private in my planner, as I'm sure you understand. So I wanted to just do a flip through of how it's going in this planner. I'm still loving my Harry Potter Marauders map here at the front. Get that marked out. I love marking out the holidays just to kind of measure how we're going through the year. This is a year at a glance, and I won't go through in detail what everything is and where it's from. I did that in the setup of this planner, so I will have a video listed down below that you can take a look at that. I will have all of my supplies listed. If there's something specific that you're interested in, just let me know in the comments. So 2024 holidays as a reference. Have some beautiful vellums. I love to make vellums and tip-ins for my planner. My goal pages back here behind this vellum, and I've been working on those. I've got some beautiful coffee references and some before the year ends items. I've got my homeschool tracker here for my daughter, and just some more decor here at the beginning. I do have a list of subscriptions, which I have not done a very good job about keeping track of those and adding those. My goal was to have this here and to keep adding as I realize things that I'm subscribing to. I have not been very good at doing that at all, so I definitely need to go back and populate this. Add to planner, I've only put one item on here, but I am really starting to think about setup of the 2024 planner that I'll use in the first quarter of the year, so I need to definitely spend some time here as well. Do you ever just feel like you set up the front pages of your planner and then you don't come back to them? That happens to me. There are some that I do come back to, but not all of them. I have been using this quite a bit. This is a list of go-to dinners, and so I have been using that. I've been adding some things for Thanksgiving, things like that that I do want to try. And then this is a wish list. I have not made very good progress on this, but definitely thinking about using this more as we're getting into the holiday season. This is a reoccurring task list, and I use this all the time. I actually keep this one tabbed because it is something that I come back to pretty much every week, sometimes daily, depending on how busy and crazy things get. I come back to this page a lot. If you're interested in what is a reoccurring task list, I have a video about that. I'll have that listed down below. Trigger list is just a list of things to help me remember the things I need to put in my planner. And things like, upcoming celebrations and projects in progress and what went well and what went not so well. Just little prompts to help me remember, jog my memory when I'm trying to get everything out of my head in a brain dump, things like that. I do have a list of fall movies to watch. As you can see, I've made pretty good progress. There's a lot on here that I have not watched. Oh, I see one that I can mark off. Let me mark that. Ghostbusters happened to be on TV the other night and I just caught it. But there's still a lot more fall movies that I need to watch. It's almost time to make my holiday movie list, and so I'll be moving past this and maybe catch the ones I missed next year. Okay, here was the start of September. I'm not going to go through all the daily pages, but I will go through a few just so you can see what they look like. This is how I set it up in the beginning. I had my monthly calendar, which is kind of my master plan. I also had my meal plan, which I love having these. I love coming back to these. I go back to old planners and look at these, which is why I like to have it all in one place for every month. So when I'm planning, you know, I'm in November right now, I can go back and look at the November meal plan from last year or previous years and pull from that. Then I go right into the daily pages, so I'll flip quickly through here. You can get a sense of what the daily pages look like. I did have this great space, so this is why I wanted to come back to the freedom of having a notebook as a planner, and that is sometimes I just need to turn the page and go to town on a specific thing. And this was just early in September, getting all my thoughts about the 2024 planner system, the planner elements, things I needed to plan, getting all of that out of my head and just kind of dumping it here. And it was so helpful. I have come back to this quite a bit. I even put a little note here that said I continued this on page 55. So I numbered my pages and I can flip over to page 55 and keep going with this, but really love the freedom of being able to do this. This next page, I have a goals spread, which I'm not going to show that, but I did have a goals spread where I did some brainstorming on goals. This is a September brain dump and kind of a sticky notes dashboard just to plop things down. And also had this, which was stickers to print as I'm thinking of new, and I have this tab because it's one I come back to as well. I started using a weekly, and you'll see I started this in September, and I have continued to use it all throughout. I love to put vellums. Look how beautiful that is. Vellums in my planner, and then more daily pages. All right, here's another example in September where I just turned the page and started to use it in a way that I needed to use it. And that was to kind of brain dump about the word of the year. I loved having a word of the year. I was having a lot of ideas about it, so I just did a brain dump and started writing there. I also put this beautiful free printable in from September. This is from Hello Petite Paper. Absolutely gorgeous. I wanted a place to capture it in my planner. You know, and I love to come back to these planners, these notebook planners, and flip through them because they end up being like artwork with all the different tip-ins, and you can see the season in there. I absolutely love it. So this is one of the reasons, this freedom is one of the reasons why I love having a notebook planner. Okay, I just had to show this. This is the bag of Popeye's chicken. I had never had Popeye's chicken until September of this year. And I loved it so much that I actually tipped it in, and I wrote about on the back of the bag how much I love Popeye's chicken. So if you've never tried it, you should try it. It was really good. All right, here's a spread where I continued. This is another spread where I continued kind of brain dumping ideas about how I wanted to use different planners in 2024. So really loving the space of just making a messy list and messy notes and putting some stickers down. And I really love these spreads in my planner. I appreciate them and I come back to them, and I love having the freedom to be able to create them. All right, here's one where I had to share because I got new markers, and I was testing out markers and how they aligned with the colors of some of these tabs. This is when I was getting ready to set up my prayer Bible, and I will have that video listed down below, but just turned the page and started making marks, you know, right as I needed to. So love that freedom. And I think that brings me to the end. Yes, the end of September, and then here's October. Again, Hello Petite Paper, absolutely gorgeous. This is an acetate that I printed myself, just with a little words about autumn. And then this in the background, which is an image from Canva. Had my master calendar, the master meal plan, and some content planning on the next page. And then I just had a brain dump and sticky note dashboard. And then I think I get right into, oh no, I had a couple of pages to help me start thinking about what I wanted to do, what kind of planning tools I'm going to need for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I've already started pulling from this list and putting in specific pages into November, and I will do the same when I get into December. But this was a very helpful place to just be able to start plugging those things in. And then I get right into my daily pages, so I'll flip through a few of those. And you can see some days, here's a great example of where I didn't have a lot of plans, but I had a lot of journaling. And this is actually over the weekend where I came back to this and did a lot of journaling because I was out living life and having fun and didn't really use a planner that much, but did do a lot of journaling. All right, I will probably have these 2 pages mostly blurred out, but I wanted to show you I had a lot on my mind about a certain topic, and I just needed to get it out. And I was able to just turn to the next page and start journaling and just journal my little heart out until my hand hurt. And then I was done. It was out and I was good to go. All right, and that brings me to the November setup, which is the month I'm in, so I'm going to stop there. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I'm using this planner and kind of the freedom that I have, the different ways I've been using it, and the freedom that I've had. It's been really excellent for my creativity. It's been great for just kind of staying on top of things functionally. It's been good for journaling and memory keeping. It's just, I absolutely love this system. I have definitely fallen back in love with the Stalogy. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using and sticking with the Stalogy throughout 2024, at least to start with. All right, I hope you enjoyed seeing a flip through and how it's going in my Stalogy. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up and let me know. Subscribe to Planning Annie for more content like this. And as always, thanks for planning with me.